We're back, and today we're talking about Chinese anime because 2025 seems to be the year that Chinese anime finally goes mainstream. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. Now, a couple of days ago, we got the news that essentially because of how popular Solo Leveling is, they're going to be making 20 other webtoons into anime, which is great news because essentially now we have this whole catalog of Korean manhwas that are going to be receiving adaptations and have the possibility of getting an adaptation, which essentially means more anime for anime fans, right? And that's always a good thing, especially since there's a lot of good webtoons out there. But the fact that Solo Leveling is so popular that there's interest to adapt more webtoons is absolutely great, which kind of leads me to the point of this video because let me tell you, in 2025 we are getting some top tier Chinese donghwas, I believe is what they're called, and yeah, I think it's gonna definitely be putting some Chinese animation into the map, and I'm super excited to talk about this one. Now, the first one I want to talk about is webtoon. This is gonna be coming out in April. It's a Chinese donghua or light novel, I don't know exactly, but it is from China. It's being animated by Aniplex and some other studios that are Chinese, but it is gonna be airing on Crunchyroll, and I believe this is like the third season or part 3 of the series because there is the original To Be Hero and then there is To Be Heroine. And these two, they never really got a lot of hype. I never really seen a lot of people talk about those other To Be Hero series, but it's different with To Be Hero X because I've seen a lot of people talk about this one, and it's mainly because the trailers that have been dropping introducing all the characters in this anime have been 10 out of 10 phenomenal trailers and animation. 10 out of 10, I mean top tier animation, right? Like Solo Leveling, Demon Slayer, Attack on Titan, top tier level of animation, which of course piques a lot of people's interest. Now, To Be Hero X, it not only has the animation department on check, on lockdown, I honestly think at least the plot, the synopsis of it has me intrigued, and the fact that it's also gonna be on Crunchyroll kind of puts, you know, the mainstream side of where people go watch anime easily accessible for people to watch To Be Hero X, right? And essentially the synopsis is that in this world, superheroes exist, but their power is dependent on the people's trust. Essentially, if the people believe in you, you're gonna have superpowers. If the people believe that you can fly and have super strength, you're gonna have those powers. But the moment that the people stop trusting you, you lose your powers, which can definitely set up some crazy plot lines down the line. Like imagine like a hero that's, you know, actually like a villain or super evil, but the people don't know. I mean, cancel culture will be super OP in this world, right? But regardless, the synopsis has me intrigued, and of course the animation has me on lockdown, which if this anime turns out to be extremely popular on Crunchyroll, you can kind of see how Crunchyroll could definitely start investing in some other anime adaptations in order to bring more business to their platform, because at the end of the day, this is always going to be about money and how much a certain anime can bring people to their platform, right? Again, it's the reason why Solo Leveling, with how popular it is now opening the floodgates for another 20 webtoons to be adapted into an anime, which is a thin line because sure, while Solo Leveling is doing crazy numbers, it does not guarantee that the other 20 adaptations are gonna do the same. Remember, you have to have a pretty good adaptation in order for people to like it. I mean, we can kind of see already with The Beginning After the End, which is a super popular webtoon or, you know, Korean manhwa. A lot of people are already criticizing it because it doesn't look the best, right? So I'm still gonna be watching, you know, that anime. I'm super excited for it, but I could definitely see some red flags here and there because again, while you can adapt all the Korean and Chinese mangas that you want into an anime, it does not guarantee success. You still have to do a very good adaptation in order to be successful. Which then that kind of leads me to the next anime coming from China, which I think this is gonna be the one that absolutely opened the floodgates, at least from what I heard other people talk about the light novel that exists for this manga. And that, of course, is Lord of the Mysteries. Lord of the Mysteries is one of those, I have zero idea what it's about. I haven't read the light novel, but I have seen a lot of people talk about the adaptation that's coming out. I have seen the trailer and it looks insane. And if I take what people are saying about the light novels, it looks like this might be one of the best, you know, peak fiction stories that we have ever gotten. And honestly, that might be overhyping a little bit. I can't really talk about it because I haven't read it, but I have yet to see anybody talk negatively about Lord of the Mysteries, which that to me is already like a 10 out of 10, because usually with really popular stuff, you're gonna see people hating on it for no reason, and I haven't seen that at all. So if you have read Lord of the Mysteries, definitely let me know in the comments what you think about it, because again, what I've been hearing from people, it looks like it's gonna be the best piece of fiction that has come out in the last like decade. So I'm super excited about that. Now, for when it comes to Lord of the Mysteries, we still don't have an official platform as to where it's going to be streaming on. Hopefully, once again, it's on one of the major ones like Netflix, Crunchyroll, Hulu, Amazon, one that a lot of people can have access to in order to watch the anime. Because again, if it gets locked behind like Disney jail, it's just not gonna reach the masses, right? And that's not a good thing. We want these anime to reach the masses, because if it's successful, we're just gonna get a lot more adaptations of different mangas from either Korea or China. And again, that's a good thing, because the more we get, the better entertainment we're gonna get every single anime season. Now, Lord of the Mysteries, it was already announced that they're going to be having a Chinese dub, obviously, because it's Chinese, but they're also gonna be having a Japanese and English dub coming out at the same time, which again, it doesn't matter if you hate English dub or whatever the case may be, right? I know we have had that fight between, oh, you should only watch a dub or you know, Japanese with subs, or you should only watch in dub, like which one is better. The arguments have been here in the anime community forever, right? But the fact that it's releasing on those 3 languages day one with each episode is a win, because people that only watch dub don't have to wait, right? So you're gonna get all 3 audiences watching this anime every single week, and the numbers are gonna be extremely insane, especially if it's as good as people claim to be. Because at the very least, judging from the trailer, the animation, 10 out of 10. So the animation on Lord of the Mysteries is already on lockdown. The only thing that it has to deliver on is the story and a good adaptation of the source material. Because if we have like a God of High School or Tower of God type of adaptation, you know, it could get into a little trouble. But overall, I feel like To Be Hero X and Lord of the Mysteries, more specifically Lord of the Mysteries, are gonna be the 2 anime from China that are gonna put Chinese anime into the map. Like, sure, we have gotten some other Chinese anime here and there. I know there's plenty of clips out there, but because all of these anime don't have a legit source to watch them like legally and easily, they kind of struggle to reach the mainstream of anime, kind of like how Solo Leveling is doing for like the Korean and the Korean mangas, right? But yeah, I just wanted to sit here because I definitely do feel like 2025 is going to be the year where Chinese anime is going to hit the mainstream media, and a lot of people are going to be talking about it. So let me know what you think. Let me know if you have read the To Be Hero X light novel or Chinese manga, or if you have read the Lord of the Mysteries light novels and is it as good as people say it is, right? Let me know in the comments down below. And like always, make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and I will see you on the next episode. Peace out.